Welcome to The Clean Slate with your hosts, Daniel Garza and Carson Phillips, providing you with movie news, reviews, and more. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to go to the concessions to get your popcorn and drinks. For your entertainment, this is The Clean Slate Podcast.
Welcome back to The Clean Slate Podcast. I'm Carson Phillips, that's Daniel Garza, and we're two good boys here to share with you another movie review for 31 Nights of Halloween.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
I wrote that just now.
All right. Just like Carson said, we are watching Good Boy. Christian, a millionaire heir, meets Sigrid, a young student, on a dating app. They hit it off quickly, but there's only one problem. Christian lives with Frank, a man who dresses up constantly and acts like a dog. Dresses up.
Some of y'all want this.
Acts like a dog. Anyway.
Yeah, this is what some of you want.
Yeah, this is...
Freaks.
That was insane. Alright, cool, guys. Well, just a little brief rundown of this movie. Or do you want to do the rundown of the movie?
I'll do a rundown.
You give it to him.
Yeah, so you guys know dating apps these days can be very dangerous. That's why today's episode is sponsored by Hinge, which the main character of this movie did not use. They used Bumble. I don't know what
He used Grindr.
They used Grindr, and they ended up dating this guy who actually, plot twist, is a millionaire. And she's like, I'm kind of interested still. And her friend is like, yeah, who cares if he has a dog man in his house? Which is crazy. But yeah, basically we see this woman, she's on this date, she gets closer to this guy. He seems pretty cool overall. He's a little maybe nuts in some ways, but she kind of ignores red flags left and right, even when a man dressed as a dog shows up. But she starts to normalize this weird relationship and thinks it's fine and thinks it's actually a good thing, perhaps. And from there, things get really bad. And I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, so if you are if this sounds like something you want to watch, go watch it. This movie's on Amazon Prime, I believe, so and now's your chance, because we're probably gonna have to spoil a twist or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Tubi's crazy with ads.
Tubi with ads, bro. It's the only way I got through this movie. Okay, cool. So pretty much the explanation on that movie is really good. The only thing, once they finally normalize this dog, like they take him on a trip, a going away trip.
They bond.
And then you kind of find out
Pets
that
him.
That the dog is not trying to be a dog on purpose. He is being forced to be the dog. So
yeah, he like lifts up his little dog mask. He's like, "Get me the frick out of here!" And you're like, "Oh, I thought the dog was gonna be the bad guy."
Okay, so likes and dislikes. I think for me, likes being that I thought this movie was really, really different, like that we've seen before. It's not so much horror, but it is a lot of suspense, and I think they did really well in kind of building that suspense to its inevitable end. I would definitely rewatch this movie again because it just has this like the dog costume that he wears, it's so unsettling, and you just like sometimes you can't get enough of it. You know when something smells bad but you want to keep smelling it.
What? You're like, I wonder what it's like in that dog costume.
Yeah, no.
That's what
I'm
Daniel's
wondering
thinking.
how his knees didn't give out the entire time. Good lord, dude, my knees would be cooked.
That's true. I couldn't do not at this age.
not at where we're at now. Okay, likes for you.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with what you're saying. The awkwardness and the uneasiness of it is, like, palpable. I remember texting you while watching the movie being like, I can't, like, I'm, like, crawling out of my skin, like, uneased, because it's just so unnatural to me. And I'm not kink-shaming, though. If that's your thing, just don't do it by force.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so it's super uncomfortable, and yeah, it's strange. And then when you find out that he's like actually is a good boy and not a bad boy, and he wants out of there, it's kind of sad because like there's a bunch of stuff that happens without spoiling too much where he tries to help the girl get out of there, Sigrid escape, and like it backfires severely and things. The ending's absurd, but I do like the ending. I think it's not as elevated. I wish it was a little bit more terrifying at the end, a little bit more disturbing, perhaps. Low budget film though, so also kudos for them for making a film this low budget, this like two locations, and it's very uneasy and it's unlike anything else I've seen.
That's true. Okay, so for dislikes, the only dislike I want to say, and you kind of already touched on it, is that I just wish there was more. I wish there was more uneasiness. I wish it got a little bit more vile, because it is a slow burn, but it builds the tension. But by the time we're like, oh yeah, here it comes, here's the climax, you're just kind of left like, oh man, it's still crazy, but you're like, damn, I wanted there.
It needed that speak no evil.
Yeah, exactly. It really did.
Like something just amp it up a little bit, cut that tension with something.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So that's my only dislike, because the acting is so good, the story is really good, and it takes a couple of turns that you don't think are going to be there. And if a movie can do that without you expecting it, that's a great movie in general. So that's my only dislike, and I wish it was maybe a little bit longer. This movie is only an hour and 16 minutes. I wish it gave it like 15, 20 minutes more. But yeah, what are your dislikes?
Honestly, same. Like, amp it up a little bit, but overall, like, the performances are good. The ending, I think some of the last frames are maybe a little bit dumb.
Okay. Yeah,
baby. I think the baby thing's weird. I have theories about this. We talked about it when we first recorded this episode. We don't need to talk about it here, but I just kind of wish the ending was maybe handled just better.
Got it.
So I guess kind of the same complaint.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. Well, that is Good Boy. It is on Plex and Prime Video and Tubi, if you would like to check it out.
Wow.
But yeah.
Almost everywhere.
Go give it a check out, because this is a foreign film, but it is really, really cool and different. But anyway, guys, as always, we are finishing up.
Wait. Before you close, I'm so sorry. What's the scare factor for you?
Ooh, you're right. I forgot about it in TCM also. Okay, so
That's
TCM,
fine.
I'm going to give it
Just
8. For this one, I'm going to say it's a 9. Just the fact of feeling stuck like that, I would feel...
In the costume, and that's your life?
Or even just feeling like this guy couldn't put me into this position. Yeah, 100% a 9. What about you?
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. 9 for this one. I actually think I could handle Texas Chainsaw. I think I could get out of there.
Okay, that's crazy. I don't think you could.
I wouldn't let the sheriff take me. It wouldn't happen.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, they willingly got in his car so quickly. Yeah, you just need to act fast sometimes, guys. You just gotta do it.
Don't get in vehicles with cops.
Anyway, guys, so we are going to continue. We have only a couple days left of 31 days of Halloween, 31 nights of Halloween. So we got a lot more movies coming your way. And then if you haven't yet, go check out the rest of the movies that we've done this season or this Halloween time. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things.
Go check out the Fog.
Go check out the Fog. We are new to YouTube, so get our views up, get our subscribes up, and we want to continue to do this. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow for another episode.